about Fabrican and composite materials. So, what is Fabrican? You might have already seen or heard about Bella Hadid's spray-on dress, but if you haven't, in a fashion show, the designers spray a liquid on Bella Hadid, and the liquid solidifies and form a dress on Bella Hadid without any sewing. Fabrican is the technology behind this. It was invented by Dr. Manuel Torres about 20 years ago. It starts as a liquid suspension which consists of fibers and other additives which help to stick the fibers together, resulting in a immediate non-woven fabric. The fibers used in fabric liquid can be natural or synthetic, including keratin fibers such as wool, mohair, cotton, nylon, cellulose, and carbon nanofibers. As a result, the resulted materials can have different characteristics. It can be paper-like, it can be fleece-like, depending on the fiber used. It also can be hard or soft. Here is a 3D models of what the fibers look like in Fabrican fabric. Fabrica has many advantages. It simplifies the production process because you only spray a liquid from a bottle, so it can reduce costs on facility, machinery, and labor. It also very time effective because you can cut down many steps. It's very flexible in designs. You all you need to have is a surface or a mold, and you can shape your product however you like. It is sustainable. You can use recycled fiber. You can also make the fabric and fabric to be biodegradable. However, it is a patented technology, so it costs a licensing fee in order to use it. It has many applications in healthcare. It is used to make Band-Aid and medical patches because the liquid is sprayed directly from a bottle, so it's very sterile. You can also add medicine into the liquid to deliver through the skin. Here is a picture of a arm cast made from Fabrican liquid. In commercial, it is used to make wipes. It is also can use it can also be used to make a chair. It is used in automobile industry to make various car parts. In this picture, the fibers are used. They use a special fibers to make a foam-like texture, and they use a robotic arm spray to spray the liquid into a mold and make a car seat. It is also used in fashion, like I mentioned in the beginning of the presentation. It is also used in environmental field. So about 10 years ago, there was a oil leak in the Gulf of Mexico, and Dr. Torres was contacted because they were considering using Fabricant to clean up the oil leak. From the test labs, from the lab test result, Fabricant can flow on water. It can contain the oil from expanding it um transferring. It can also dissolve the oil into three phases: oil, water, and fabricant liquid. So they can recollect the oil, they can retrieve the fabricant liquid. However, I was not able to find any sources stating that they use they actually use fabricant to clean up the disaster. However, it still has potential. I'm also gonna talk about composite materials. So composite materials consists of two materials which are two or more materials which are divided into two phases, reinforcing phase and matrix phase. This way, they help each other to make a new material with the combined properties and also better properties. Composite can be natural or artificial. In nature, wood is a well-known example of composite material. So cellulose is the reinforcing phase, and lignin is the matrix phase. And Fabrican is a example of artificial composite material. The fiber is the reinforcing phase, and other additive is the matrix phase. If you combine the right materials, you can make new materials with supreme properties. It can be flexible, easy to bend, easy to make into design. It can also resist to corrosion. Um, um, Relatively low cost to manufacture and durable. However, because composite materials are very durable, are very strong, and because they are made in a specific pattern, sometimes it can be brittle, and it can have a breakage inside the structure that's very hard to detect from the outside, and over time, the breakage can become larger and make the whole structure collapse. And because they are specially made, so it is sometimes very hard or impossible to repair or very costly to repair. My conclusion is Fabrican technology is continuously being improved and will be more widely used. Um, so Fabrican has licensed, so they have licensed Fabrican technology to various industrial sectors. They use it in combinations with robot arm spray to replace traditional production methods. Um, and I and they also research to create more texture, more characteristics from the Fabrican liquid. And I think composite materials will be further developed. They will um and there that new composite materials will be developed with better quality, lower production costs, and I think that maybe new technologies to repair composite materials will also developed.